Ahoy Games, welcome back to Manor Lord Mondays, where in today's episode we continue to grow our city. We start out by finishing some of our upgrades on some of the Burbages. We go to war against a bandit camp. This is just before we start to tackle our food issue. The food issue being we just don't have enough of it. However, we're getting very close to getting to our goal of a large town. So, without further ado, let's jump on in. And we are back on Manor Lord Monday as we continue to try and complete this game. So we are currently working towards getting ourselves to a medium town. And as you see here in our main settlement, we are very close to getting to medium town, believe it or not. We just need to finish all of these buildings, upgrading them all to the highest tier possible. But before that, we will need some tiles and some planks sent to this location. We've got a second location over here that's essentially doing all of the trade for us. So it's trading, exporting roof tiles for us. It's where else are we trading out? I believe we're trading out stuff like yarn, any malt. We're importing malt, exporting yarn, exporting firewood. Although we do we had to kind of stop exporting the firewood. It's still moving because this town over here is really struggling for firewood. So at the moment we're going to just focus on getting some more firewood, try and counter that issue. As you see here, all these Burbages are slowly being built. We've got 3, 6, I think we've got 10 Burbages altogether. Yes, once this is finished being built, we've got 10 Burbages altogether, which is quite good. And just looking where all my people are located, we've got loads on food. So we're in a good place. Just got to double check there's no enemies nearby. There is not. Okay, that's good. And I think there we go, storehouse is full. That's completely fine again. So we're going to hopefully try and push for ourselves getting to that medium town today. So we will need to upgrade these to the next level. So to do that we need planks, which is fine, and roof tiles. As you can see, we need a fair few roof tiles here. We need planks here. So ideally we need someone in the saw pit, which I think there is someone in there. There is, good. It's just going to take a bit of time because I want a limit of how much you get used. And over here, let's have a look here. So ideally I'd like to send across. Let's get rid of this and send across some roof tiles. And with that in mind, because we want to, one of these, we want to turn this into a tailor's. Because we have a sheep farm here, so he's slowly getting some yarn for us. Then from the yarn it will turn wool into yarn. Then we need to use the yarn in this one just here. So hopefully make some, because we've already got a cobblers, we just need to make him into something else, which will be this one here. But we need to upgrade this house first, which is fine, just takes a bit of time. Fuel's fine. I'm just kind of wondering what we're going to do. Okay, we're going to speed this up a little bit. We're in a good place relatively. We just need to increase the amount of fuel we've got. So we're not trading any fuel at this location over here. This location has more than enough fuel, more than enough food. This location here just needs to increase everything else. Let's have a look at our, I don't think we have any tax on at the moment. Let's have a look. Okay, we have a little bit. We've got 20% land tax at the moment, which I think we can probably drop that down because we don't actually have anything that we need to spend money on. So drop it down. Let's double check what we are selling here. I think we are only selling. I don't think we're selling anything here. Exporting wax, which is fine. We don't have anybody in this. No, okay. We don't have anybody in there anyway, so it doesn't really matter what we're trying to sell because we can't sell it anyway. So there's nobody here. We are trying to buy as many sheep as possible. As you can see here, we've got 9 in this pasture. We are trying to fill this entire pasture up. We've got up to 79 spaces. So we've got a lot to put in this pasture. But that will obviously take some time. And once again, we just need people to move into each of these Burbages and our fuel to increase. Alright, a bandit camp has been sighted. Where is this bandit camp? Way down to the, I guess it's kind of to the southwest. So we will grab our force to take that out. First and first, let's see what weapons these guys have. These guys have pole arms. So here we can call in, I think, Polar Militia. And we only have 8 at the moment. That's fine. We can call in some Polar Militia. This town here, let's go for armies here. We can then call in some archers and some spear militias. And we can regroup them all over here. And we want to regroup our retinue as well. So the more troops we've got, the easier it is to take out the enemy. And we're going to speed this up. We're going to gather all of our troops and then move them over there. So we're going to send our entire force over there. I'm going to speed this up. We're going to have more than enough to take on this force here. We are probably going to want to take over the next zone if possible. So have a look over here. Obviously, we're going to stop collecting any fuel and any food. So we want to do this as quick as possible. The more money we have as well, the quicker we can upgrade our retinue. So we want to upgrade our retinue with all of the armor. I know it's best to make the armor and then give it to him locally, but we may not have the ability to do that. Let's get a little bit closer. There they are. Let's click normal play. So retinue, you want the retinue just there. You want these guys, let's have a look, to be just there. And archers can be just here. Let's fast forward this again. Archers should be just on this flank here. And you guys would just be here. So essentially we want them to attack the retinue. Let's move this. We've just blocked this merchant from going past. There we go. Poor merchant. Sorry, buddy. Alright. And these guys should start firing any second now. And you are firing good. We do want crossbowmen sooner rather than later as well. You guys are going to charge into them. I know it's not the best to charge. However, they're going to attack the archers. I need to block their advanced. They're advanced, not advanced. Once they get close enough, you guys can go in. And then you guys can just switch over to a new position up back here. You guys can go up here. Ideally, you want to attack them in the flanks if possible. And you guys start firing as well. I know there's almost no trees in the way. We can ideally do this without losing any troops, which would be perfect. There you go. Nice and easy. I think we've now got to a point where we are strong enough to ideally do these without much assistance. And you guys can move over here as well, so we can disband you sooner rather than later. And then you can go collect your loot, your booty as some would say. Let's get you guys out of here. And let's disband all of you. Okay, you can be disbanded, you can be disbanded. You need to go all the way over to here. That's fine. And this one here. Send resource to nearest town. This belongs to my treasury now. Let's take the money for ourselves. And then we can upgrade that. We can now upgrade our retinue by a little bit more. So, what's next? Well, what do we need to do now? Just trying to think. We need to get our towns up and running again. We need to get a little bit more fuel. And this town's perfectly fine. This has no issues, this town. We do need to upgrade as many of these as possible, so we can get this to a medium village. We need one more Burbage to level 2, which I think we've upgraded it. We just needs to... Yeah, level 2 Burbages. They're all level 2 Burbages. This one just needs to be upgraded, I think. Yeah, we need some more logs, which is fine. We can turn off the saw pit. So when everyone gets into that town, they can carry on working. And you have a long way to go, buddy. Sorry, you've got a long run. Let's disband these guys as soon as they get into our borders. I'm expected to probably get attacked sometime soon. And nice, we've got another family just moved into this place here. This is perfect. We do want more people into this town. Don't need to keep fast forwarding it at the moment. So I think it's probably worth putting... It's got saw pit, we've got tannery, we've got one person in the tannery, we've got no one collecting any meat or any hides. Let's put you down there. And everyone's complaining about food. You have got a lot of food. It's just berries at the moment because we turned off. Actually, let's look how many roof tiles we've got. So we do need some more roof tiles. Let's have a look. Roof tiles 13. How many do we need to upgrade maximum? That's not the right one. We need level 2. Level 2's over here. 13. So we need 4. So we need 4, 8, 12. Yep, we've got enough roof tiles. So let's put this, go to advanced and put roof tiles back to fish. Wherever the fish is. There we go. That'll do. And then that will continue to tick over. And we've got nobody spare to do any building, which is fine. We don't have any spare malt at the moment. We've got loads of ale. There's no point putting them into there just yet. Yes, they've got a lack of entertainment. I think the next person that joins the town will go into the tavern. These guys are back. You guys can disband. Sheep farm's doing fine. Got loads of berries. We've got loads and loads of berries. We're going to keep grabbing as many berries as possible anyway. And we're probably going to then, the leftover people from the foraging hut will then go over and go into these apiaries and try and grab us some honey. And I think we're in a goodish place. You're grabbing that, yes. Now we just need people to move into these. Requirements not met. So you're not meeting your tavern, that's fine. Not meeting your food supply either, that's fine. This, you haven't got anybody living here. I know you have got people living here. So what are you missing? You're missing food as well, that's fine. And this one hasn't. This is the one that has nobody living here, so that's fine. So we can upgrade these two once we get some more food in. With that in mind, we can probably take 2 people off here and then put 2 people onto each of these. I believe our fuel should start going up rather than down. And once we can, we want to ideally put someone onto the large tavern. Probably put whoever's on down here in the hunting lodge. Put them into the tavern. That'd be really useful. So we should hopefully get at least another type of food here. Food variety. We've got some eggs. We've got some berries. I wouldn't mind in the future doing a veg plot, but because apparently having vegetables or carrots is really overpowered. So now we've got all of the... Should I unpause it? Now we've got all of these tiles sent across. Okay, we're getting fish sent across now. So this is a really positive little environment we've got here. And we can upgrade this one to level 2. And that will then give us the next technology. Oh, we need to get 5. We need to get 10 level 1 Burbages. Okay, we may not do that for a while. We can put 1 person back on here, 1 person back onto here. Perfect. Right, how's this town doing? So fuel's slowly going up, and I do mean slowly going up. That's fine, I guess. Because we can continue to get fuel all year round. And then this... Ooh. Okay, no. Okay, I thought someone had moved in, but nobody's moved in yet. I don't know whether I can force people to move into a different location. I don't think I can. Which is fine. And how's it looking down here? So you guys aren't actually getting any wild animals. That's a bit annoying. A bit sad. However, how's the food issue looking? How's it looking? Supply and demand. Fuel. Food, I mean. Eggs are going up. Berries are going up. Bit of honey. Okay, that's fine. We are in a good place. Doesn't look like it up here. We've only got 3 months worth of supplies, but we're in a good place. And obviously we are slowly making our way towards getting that medium town. I don't know what we need for the large town, which we could complete this scenario. Okay, 5 people are unhappy. I get why you're unhappy. I completely do understand. So mining pit is full, which is this location over here. So you guys are mining the clay. Which may mean that you need someone else to help move things around. Let's give ourselves... Oh, let's give ourselves some eggs, I guess. Nice and easy. This place has more than enough money, so everyone can do some eggs. Everyone is doing eggs now, other than the one that's currently being upgraded. Nice. Right, first things... not first. Let's go back to this army here. We can close all these down. Let's upgrade all of these. So, import. We're going to have to import all this money in. You've been done. We're going to just take the hit and just buy it. This is fine, I guess. We can get, ideally, 1 more. So that's nearly half of our retinue have been upgraded, which is great. And that's that. Awesome. I keep pressing the wrong button to get out of that. So that's okay. The treasure will slowly go up. That's not an issue. And here, how many So we've got ourselves 3 more little sheepies, which is good. So I think yarn is going to be our big... Is it yarn at the moment? Is going to be our big trading thing here. Ale's not an issue, so yeah, because all of our yarn has been shipped off to this location here. And food's still an issue. I just need people to kind of move into these. Someone's moved into here. Food is obviously the issue here. So we just need some more meat. And looking at this, 5 months worth of food. Kind of and ahhing whether what we want to do here. So we want to continue our trade with this town over here. So we want to bring food in. We need to bring a lot of stuff in, to be honest. I think we just need a lot more sheep. So we can get a lot more yarn being made. So if we go up here, wool's going to come in on its own. We just need a lot more yarn. Because we're not building up a surplus of it. Yeah, because we're not having enough to build a surplus to do anything with the yarn. That's going to be a bit of an issue. But clothing's not an issue here. If I go to the overall, clothing's fine, fuel is fine. It's just food. So I don't mind all of our yarn going straight across to here. And we'll just see how many... Yeah, I think we do need some more sheep. But obviously this will go up on its own over time. We do have someone in the livestock trader here. Because we're not selling anything at the moment. But I don't think we've got anything to sell. And this guy over here, I don't think they're doing anything over here. Because it says they're hunting, but they might be hunting, I don't know. It has gone down by 3, so I guess they are. And I don't really want to expand this anymore, if I'm going to be perfectly honest. I want to find something other than yarn that I have a lot of in this region here. What do I have a lot of that I can give out? Maybe planks? Maybe we can give them planks. We can sell the planks. We might do that. So if we go to advanced here, let's get... where are you? Where's planks? Planks. Nope, we want to receive planks. And we want to send out malt. We want to receive planks. Where is planks? There you are. There you go. So at least we're going to get some more money back from over here. We can then take someone off of... what do we need? What don't we need, I should say. What have we got? We probably don't need anyone in... Take someone off the logging camp. And we can put you on to here. Take someone off the saw pit actually and put you on the logging camp. And back over here. How's this one doing? So we probably haven't got any more berries, or very few berries. That's fine. We can take you off of the foraggery. Should we get that? Allows... Let's make some herbs. Why not? And we have a free person. We can upgrade this one now. Perfect. And what are they missing now? So they're missing food and they're missing the tavern supply. We have a spare person now, so we can now put you into the tavern supply. And we've got 2 more sheepies that have just made their way here. Awesome. And we are bringing down these animals as well. So we are getting another supply of food. So what are we missing to upgrade? We're missing 2 types of food to upgrade. Which is not ideal, however. It is what it is. We've got 6 months worth of food now, so we can probably take one person off here. And we'll put that person into the apiary. We try and get as much honey as possible. And once this is dropped down to 10, we can drop someone out of here and put them up here as well. How's it looking for food? So food variety, we've got loads of eggs. We're getting loads of fish now. We're getting loads of meat. We're getting some meat. We're getting loads of berries. And we're getting eggs. Good. This place just needs a load of food. And then we can upgrade this one. And berries are going to wear out relatively soon. Of course, I could do some farming, but I've now made my bed. I'm not going to go into farming just yet. So, let's see how well this is going now. And so, I left this running for a couple of minutes. So, no farmhouse. Okay, we don't have any farms. That's fine. And yeah, we're doing well. This is almost done. We can take you off of there in a second. Can we just want to upgrade another house? We need this food supply to go up just by a little bit more. Fish is coming in good. Got loads of berries. Meat's coming in. We just need this one house to upgrade. Well, we need, ideally, these 3 houses to upgrade, but that's fine. Semantics, we'll get there. And I think we did buy in another sheep, which is good. And lack of entertainment should be going up. Entertainment supply, is it worth? No, I think we're okay for entertainment. So we're buying in a load of ale. We're getting malt brought to us as well because we've given away our planks. Because I think here we were trading we were trying to export some warbows. So I think it's probably worth. This is now essentially reached its climax. So we can now leave someone on the tannery. We can put someone back in the trading post to try and sell some of those warbows. So we at least have some form of money coming in. And what stocks? Okay, that is a lot in there. Let's upgrade that storehouse. You can probably afford to upgrade this one as well. Yeah, we can. Good. You now take someone off of this. We want to upgrade everything we can, to be perfectly honest. There's one here that they've all been upgraded. Perfect. Okay, so we may as well try and sell some more of our warbows and any wax that we get. So we're going to try and put some more people on the apiaries. Once we have all of the hides turned into leather from this location here, we'll then put that person into the apiary as well. We're going to try and get some more hide / wax. So we've now got this place is now level 2, which is really good. All we need now is ale. We can get it straight to level 3. We're missing a bit of regional wealth, so we can't get it straight to level 3. That's a shame. We can at least speedrun. You're missing a bit of food. You're just missing entertainment, and this guy is missing everything because there's nobody living there. So we could probably... We're not importing anything. Let's double check we're not importing. And no imports there. Only exporting. And you're only exporting there as well. Okay, that's fine. So we're just exporting as much as we can here. And wax. Okay, I haven't got a trade. That's fine. So if we're importing a load of sheep. If we turn this off for a second. Saying that, we can now upgrade this if that had tavern supply. So I'm trying to think. Let's take one person off here. Because we want this one to we essentially want these two to upgrade. You have enough food now. We want you to upgrade. So if we try and put one more person into here, double tavern supply, should increase this. This increases, we can at least upgrade one of the houses. People are getting a little bit annoyed. It's a lack of entertainment. But that should, there we go, it's gone up. So this should now be upgradable. Perfect. The issue here is now food. As it upgrades, it's going to upgrade itself. Let's put one person into this other apiary. And I think when we get the next person join our town, we should then be able to... no tavern supply. You're definitely close enough. But you have all the food you need. I think the issue with this one is a little bit too far away for all the food. But it's fine. It is fine. It will get its food over time. Fisherman's hut's pantry's full. It's in this place over here. So we have a lot of fish. We have a lot of fish. You see over here, there's a lot of fish. Which we don't want to sell any, but it will be a good way to make a load of money. But this is self-fulfilling. This place is doing really well. Obviously, it hasn't got loads of money, but it is buying a load of pole arms in. It's buying a load of malt to come in as well. So if we go over here, is it worth... Let's go to malt. Malt. Let's put this desired surplus of only 25. So it's not going to keep buying in malt. Exporting loads of yarn, exporting all the firewood, that's fine. And then we are trying to buy in pole arms, aren't we? Yes, we're trying to get at least 20. Let's put this up to 25. They're not the most expensive thing to bring in. Let's go back over here. We've got 17 sheep, which means our amount of wool and yarn should start skyrocketing as we get more and more. And it's probably worth getting... So it's still in autumn. Loads of food. This issue here is still food apparently. But it has gone up by 1, which is good. It is a good sign that it's gone up by 1. And the food availability is 65, which is also relatively good. Annoyingly, that keeps dropping up and going up and down, up and down. But they should be able to build this. So we've got one more Burbage to level 3. We go for a little bit longer. We're going to hopefully get this one. Obviously, food here is a slight issue. However, we should be able to, once it gets that one bit of food left, should be okay. You see our food is dwindling, kind of going, fluctuating up and down, up and down. It always seems to be this house that kind of struggles. And we have nobody on there, so we have no outgoings of money. And come on, just get that last bit of food. Exposed stocks. Exposed socks. Very exposed socks. And so honey's fine. Eggs, berries. Got a new family just moved in, which is good. So we've got this is now level 3, another level 3 Burbage. Now we're just waiting for someone to move into here. We can try and get this to level 3. And we just need this 3 types of food. And honey's fine. Eggs, fish. We might try and let's go back to pausing it. We can take whoever is on here, off of here. Let's try and get some more honey over winter. Obviously we're getting more and more sheep over time, so you've got this research here, which is really good. And we are slowly, very slowly making a little bit of money. I'm kind of wondering whether it's worth... So we've got a constant input of ale. We're selling a load of war bows. Is it worth buying something in? Or is it worth just holding on to that money? I don't know. What could we buy in? Ideally, it had to be some type of food. So to set up a trade route, these trade routes are all really expensive. But vegetables are relatively cheap. I mean, we currently haven't got any vegetables coming in. So we might save up 120 to buy some vegetables. Or at least buy the trade route. I think that's probably the play. Because food is our issue. Well, I say issue, it's not an issue. But we could always do it for a little bit more. We've still got someone on the tannery. I don't know why we've got that. You can now go onto here. Hopefully having a load of people on the apiaries will actually increase the amount it's producing. I'm assuming it does. But it's only an assumption. We'll just keep an eye on this one house over here. Hopefully that will go up. If it doesn't, the wild animals have fully regrown. Let's take one person off here. And then put you over here to the hunting camp. We have now made enough money to put on a new trading route for vegetables. So we can buy vegetables, establish a trading route, and always import. Let's have a surplus of, just a small surplus of 10. Maybe that should fix that. Should give us a little bit more food. Because then that'll give us carrots to give us more variety. There you go. So one carrot's already gone. Already come in, so it should disappear soon. We should have meat coming in now as well. So the issue of this area is the food. We are getting, the only problem is once we upgrade these places to level 3, we're getting another family join. So all of these can have 4 families in them, which means we've got room for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got room for another 8 families. We're not producing enough food to sustain that. So it's going to be a little bit dicey. But you got 71, 74. That's not bad. We just need to increase the amount of food we're bringing in. Vegetables, fine. Might have to buy some apples or some sort. That's future us problem. We've got some more. All of the wild animals is almost drawn out. So I may have to find a new way of getting more food for this one. Even if it means coming over here, and the food over here is not an issue. So if we go to their marketplace here, what are they selling for food? They've got meat, berries, and fish. That's why they're not worrying too much about it. Let's go look at weapons. So bringing in a load of polearms, which is fine. I did try and get them to import plate armor, but that's not an issue anymore because I never bought that. So I think we might try and upgrade this town. Once we have 25 pole arms, we might import, establish a trade route, and import. Let's put this as just 10 crossbows, and we can actually, if we add another road, let's go add a road behind the church. So behind the church, please. We're going to add a road here. We're going to actually make this place a little bit better, a little bit bigger. So let's buy some houses. So for us to upgrade this, we need to get 5 Burbages. So let's put a Burbage slot. Annoyingly, we're going to probably destroy some trees here, but that's fine. We want to put a Burbage slot from here across to here. And that was a bad noise. Something just happened. I don't know what. Bandit camp sighted. It's miles away. We are going to want to take that out. But there is no rush, to be perfectly honest. Food is still the issue. Come on, pick up. We've got vegetables coming in. We've got no honey. We've got no fish. We're not going to get any more meat. Let's take you off there. We've got a load more people that are now free. So we must have just had just a large increase of people just join our town. Put you on the apparies. Maybe you can make something out of that. Maybe. We'll see. However, we'll probably end this. Should we end this video? Yeah, if we end this video here, to be quite honest, we haven't really made much of a progress. We've got 1 extra building upgraded. Lack of entertainment. So this month you've got enough entertainment, haven't you? Yes, you've got more than enough entertainment. Yeah, so we are in a really good place. We just need to wait for food to come back up. And I can't just... I'm trying to buy some in, but I'm not buying enough of it in. So food is always going to be the issue now. We've got 3 months worth of it. So we're going to just have to find a way to make this work. And even if it just means we buy loads more in. In the next episode, we are going to go and take on this bandit camp straight first thing. It's just too far away at the moment. It's going to take too long and I don't really want to sit here for an extra 5 minutes. But small increase. We may demolish one of these, although that's my brewery. And then we don't really want to get rid of it. So I wouldn't mind having my own Burbage with someone in it. If I build with Burbage now, no one's going to move into it. So if we can get rid of this chicken coop actually. And then put in a vegetable plot. Turn off trade for a second. Take you off. I do need you on. Otherwise I'm not going to sell anything. There's no trade vegetables. We're going to increase this. This isn't the perfect size. Ideally I want this to be bigger to have a vegetable garden. But we're going to buy a vegetable garden here. Once we have enough money. So I don't forget between this episode and the next episode. We're going to buy the vegetable garden now. Okay, there we go. Beverage slot level 1 is complete, so that's in the other location. So we're now going to turn this into vegetable slot. We can put this back onto trade, where it's vegetables. Import, we can import vegetables again. And we can probably take 1 person, 2 people for each of these apparies. Put them straight onto berries. And I think that should be it for now. We're not going to get any meat from that one. Okay, that should be it. And we're going to probably... We don't need to put anyone else into here. How is our wool looking? So we've got no yarn, no wool. I guess we are giving it all to this town over here. This town is just doing really well. This is where you'd want to live. If you lived anywhere in my land, you'd want to live over here. This is where dreams are made of. And we just get loads of eggs over here, I guess. And we have some spare. We have no spare timber. That's a bit of a shame. And then over here, this is just going to have to just tick over, unfortunately. We're going to get ready to fight in the next episode. So you made it this far, thank you much for watching. As per usual, we are slowly increasing our village. Annoyingly, we can't do anything with this one. But we've just got this 1 Burbage, 2 burbages to get to level 3. Then that'll be a medium town achieved. And once we've achieved a medium town, obviously we're 1 stage away from getting a large town, which is going to be amazing. And just have a look. Okay, the capacities aren't an issue. That's fine. But yeah, so we'll see you next week on next week's Manor Lord Monday. So if you've made this far, thank you much for watching. As per usual, we've got a couple of links down in the description. Got one link to Mrs Rothmers YouTube channel if you like any form of fantasy lore, stuff from Game of Thrones to Lord of the Rings to can't afford another one, to Warhammer. Feel free to have a look over that. And then we've got a joint YouTube channel between me and the missus where we are playing, collecting and painting a load of Warhammer Age of Sigmar and some Lord of the Rings battle strategy game. And then finally, you've got a link to my Discord down in the description as well. If you want to join the community, it's a small community, slowly growing, you're more than welcome. Have a wonderful day, everyone, and peace out.